Welcome to my world, beautiful soul family. How are you guys doing? It is so lovely to connect this way on this beautiful sunset. I love you guys so much. You've been in my thoughts the last couple of days. How have you guys been doing? I keep thinking, how amazing are these guys? That so much unconditional love pours out of your comments, because when I read your comments, I'm not even joking, it feels like I've been hit by energies from a higher dimension. These are not the energies of earth that we're so used to. Like, seriously, you guys are amazing. Just like you can feel my love and you have a connection with Siman and me because you feel that energy, that connection, that vibration, just know that you guys exude it in your comments. And that love, that kind of loving energy, it's not something to be taken for granted. It only comes out with the highest vibration of purity and authenticity. So I love you guys, and I actually stayed back. Siman was going to the beach, but I received this download yesterday as soon as I woke up. It literally came in 10 seconds. I went out and I wrote it down. I haven't referred to my notes since I made them. So this is super spontaneous. I said to Siman, you go to the beach. I'm going to connect with my soul family because I have a message to record for them. So I've been doing well, you guys. My healing is still going on. It's not fully done. I told you that I'm having a major, and I mean the most major one of my life. I've been having a major root chakra clearing, not only from this lifetime, but from past lifetimes. From all past lifetimes. I feel like this is a final stage before the ascension. All the T's have to be crossed, all the I's have to be dotted, everything has to be accounted for. And it just so happens that I'm at that pivotal time in life, or in my evolution, where literally this soul, all this karma, all of these programs and all of the pain and whatever I have had for lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes is finally being released. So that comes with a little bit, actually with a lot of physical pain, at least for me it did, which I shared in I believe it was my Mother's Day video. But my healing is going great. I would say I'm 80% back. It's been 2 months. So just throwing it out there, if you guys are going through physical aches and pains, know that your body is going through so much. I'll make another video about that, because this one I want to keep it super specific to the message, which came in one particular order. But physical pains, totally. That's another download that I've also received, which I'll make in another video tomorrow perhaps. All right. So the title of this video was literally shown to me in my third eye. 5 ways you can prep for what's coming. And you guys know I don't do 5 ways, 10 ways. I don't like those marketing kind of videos whatsoever. In fact, I can't stand them. But this time my guides played a very good one on me, and they showed me that. So they channeled it that way. So it's just hilarious. And I'm like, okay, I'll make a 5 ways you can do this video. Hey, you know, it's a first and it's going to be fun. Now, this is not in order in which it was, no, hold on. This is the order in which the guidance was received. But by no means does the first point mean that, oh my God, why is this the first point? It's not like that the first point is the most important or exciting or whatever one, but for some reason that was how the whole download started. Okay, so the first message they showed me as soon as I woke up yesterday was, take stock of what's coming. Now the interesting thing with this is that I was shown the exact same quote 8 months ago when I still lived in Toronto. I was just shown that quote, and I had absolutely no idea I was moving to Costa Rica or any of that stuff back then. And instantly I got it as a vibrational nudge in my heart to take stock of what's important. So I thought I had a lot of stuff in my house, in my 3-bedroom house with a basement. I thought I had a lot of stuff that I liked or I wanted or that was important or precious or even valuable to me. But as soon as the guidance came in, I realized, oh my God, out of all of this, it's my sacred items, it's some of my books, it's my crystals. I have gorgeous Vogel crystals, so does Siman. We have really big Vogels. That's important to me. And this beautiful painting that Siman made for me for my birthday, was it last year? Yeah, I went out for 5 hours, and in those 5 hours he painted, it's like a channeled painting. He doesn't even know how to paint. And I don't have that here, but I left it with me in Toronto, and I told my guides, it's your job to keep this safe. I get emotional when I think of that painting because he put so much love in it, guys, that it actually feels like TV art. It feels like when I have it in my living room, I'm tearing up because of how powerful that painting is. He channeled all his love for my birthday into that painting, and it literally has an energy, it has a vibration, and anybody can feel it. It's beautiful. And he painted him kissing me, but like I don't remember what it's called. It's a famous painting that he copied. But anyway, it's beautiful, and I know I'll have it back one day, maybe beamed to my spaceship. Just kidding. So anyway, I did all of that, and I realized, oh my God, all of this isn't important. And where I'm going with this is super cool. A month later, we received guidance to just book a ticket to Costa Rica. We took 3 suitcases and we said, all right, let's go for a 2-week holiday, or a 2-month holiday. Long story short, we completely forgot about our return tickets back in December. And we got guidance that we're meant to be in Costa Rica to start a retreat. We got all kinds of amazing guidance that we would have never believed just 2 months ago. If someone had said, you're going to be hosting retreats in this lockdown, I would have said, okay, you're crazy. So we received guidance and our whole life changed since. Now, this is where it gets super interesting. When I moved to Costa Rica, 2 days before I left, I was given this spiritual initiation of having to, long story short, someone I didn't even know, someone who contacted me on Facebook I'd never met, said, hey, my husband is in need right now. My husband is in need of prayers, and I know so many people in Toronto, but I didn't know who to turn to. And she said, EldoRa, I just thought of you and Saman. So we gave him a healing. We called her husband, we gave him a healing, and during the healing, we narrowed it down that his heart attack was because of the stress they had with finances. Again, long story short, something in me said, offer them your home. And I would have not usually done that. I'll give people money, I'll give people whatnot, but I won't invite them to my house and say, hey, you can sleep in my bed and you can be in my energy around my crystals. That's something I would typically never do. But something in me 2 days before going to Costa Rica said, do it. So anyway, I offered these guys, I said, no, you don't have to pay rent, just live in, use all the groceries, use whatever is in the house, and like literally use our whole house as it's yours, it's your house. Like just live in it for as long as you need, even until we come back from Costa Rica. That might be 2-3 months, who knows. Once we moved, we said, hey, you can stay here as long as you want because we're not coming back. But this is where it gets super interesting. At the same time, these guys got an offer up north in Canada. And the very same time, we got guidance to sell that house because we're not going back anymore. And you guys have no idea how this guidance that I had received of take stock of what's important helped me in navigating that time. Literally the same, and this is how your guides speak to you. Literally the same light bulb went off in my head saying, you've already taken stock of what's important. It's that painting, it's your Vogel crystals, and what else? It's a few of your books. That's it. It's like that much stuff. This is how cool it was. I could just text the girl staying in my house and I said, hey, listen, this is great. Would you mind helping me pack and just donate everything and pack a few of my important things? She said, no problem. And I literally gave her a list of everything I had made when my guides had said, take stock of what's important. And I said, other than this, anything and everything can be sold, donated. I don't care, at any price. I said, just go to the Salvation Army or whatever and just dump everything there. That's how easy my move was. If I had not got that guidance and if I had not taken stock of what I wanted, I would have been like, oh my God, what do I have? What do I not have? Because in my head, I thought I had a lot of valuables. And trust me, when I was giving away stuff, my Gucci belt or my Burberry scarf, I couldn't care 2 hoots. Like, I'm not going to wear a Burberry scarf in Costa Rica. Everything, my whole perspective changed. And I said, like my $800 Gucci boots that I hardly ever wore, I probably wore them once, they were so uncomfortable. I said, just go throw it in the Salvation Army. Literally, if someone's meant to get it, they'll get it. I don't want it. So that's the first message. I hope that, I don't know if that example resonated, but I was specifically asked to share that as the first message. Take stock of what's important because lots of changes are coming to earth and you want to be prepared. You want to know exactly where you stand. And you know what? Take the guidance a bit deeper. Take stock of what you want, not just in your lives or in your homes, but also in your physical life. Take stock of what you want more of. Take stock of what you want more in your, take stock of your emotional life. Look at your emotional life and saying, how is my emotional life doing right now? Take a look at your mental life, that life in your head that you have going. And ask yourself, how is my mental life going on right now? And then you guys are all going to be doing well on this one, which is why I'm saying it last. Also take stock of your spiritual life and say, how am I doing in my spiritual life? So take stock of your life and take stock of what's important. Those were the exact words. Second one, stability is your best friend. And this is very strong guidance. It's not like just, it sounds so simple, but this is really strong guidance. We have a gorgeous home here, and this is the same guidance we're receiving. We have a gorgeous home here that we have for 3 months, and then we were supposed to go to a more like rustic but very nice house with a pool and whatnot further away and come back here. And our guide said, right now your stability is everything. And this community, it has everything you need. It has massage therapists, it has doctors, it has maids, it has chefs. Our life is comfortable. Like, we have help for everything. And they're saying that's going to be your best friend right now. You have grocery stores nearby, you have gas nearby, you have the beach nearby, which you can see in the background. So you know what we're doing? That 1 month that we've paid for, because it's non-refundable, we're letting it go. We're not worrying about the money. We're saying we'll let that go, and we're paying an extra month to stay here, because in this house we have 2 floors, we have 4 rooms, which many people might think, oh, like I would think, why do I need such a big house? But guys, right now the space that this is giving us is healing us at a DNA level. It's giving us so much space to just spread out and feel held, literally feel held by the universe. Like right now, I can't even imagine what it would feel like to live in a small place that my energy felt squished in, with no help, with no nature, with no, birds chirping, which is why I'm making the video here, even though it might be a bit noisy because of the wind. It's so worth it, guys. You're getting all the nature codes. So second one, stability is your best friend right now, and apply that in all aspects of your life. Third one, many of you have asked this is your guides actually directly channeling through me, through this message. Many of you have asked, how can we get clear guidance? Like, listen, we're navigating a pandemic, we're navigating lockdowns, we're navigating crazy times, and we need our guides to connect with us. We need to connect with our guides. And many of you think it's a big science. Yes, there are very specific tips to increase your psychic abilities. We're launching all of that as part of the Melchizedek Rose Mystery School. The first one's coming up, by the way, for psychic protection. It's about to launch any day now. I would say 2 weeks. I've been saying that for a while, but right now it's literally ready. We're uploading the course. Siman just has to record the last module, which is about how to heal a psychic attack. Like, that's the last one of the energy healing technique. So he's going to do that. Anyway, I was digressing. Let me go back. So this is what your guides say to your request for, like, how do I increase my connection? Oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? They say, guys, cut through the bullshit, raise your vibration. Because they're saying they can only reach you, talk to you, guide you if you meet them somewhat. They can't come down. So if you're like living in so much stress and you're eating bad, your physical body is dense, your mental body is full of thoughts, if you're in a state where your emotions are up and down like a roller coaster, how are your guides even going to talk to you? You can't even access your guides. They're there, but you can't hear them. It's like hearing voices through a cement wall that's about 1 kilometer deep. So raise your vibration, do whatever you need to do. Meditate. This is actually the third point, but I'll say it for this anyway. Meditate daily. This is a must. Make this your best friend. Eat greens, eat a lot of healthy food. Juice a lot. Like today I was just juicing. Yesterday, not all day, but I have breakfast and I juice all day, then I eat a light salad for dinner, and that's what I love the most. Sometimes I'll include like grilled shrimp or whatever with my salad when I need protein. And that's another thing actually I want to talk about. Guys, this channel is not going to support one way or the other. We're in neutral. I feel like I give you guys the higher perspectives that resonate with me, and it resonates with many of you. But if it doesn't, we're not going to dilute our messages to keep you guys happy. Most of our audience gets our teachings because they're at the same frequency. So about meat, many of you have asked this question. I'll touch on it real quick. If you are tempted to eat meat right now, the important thing is to check in as to why you're eating it. Are you craving those hamburgers because they're an addiction? Are you craving McDonald's because it's helping you escape from the pain? Are you craving food because it feels like a 3D addiction where you have nothing good going on in your life and you just want to eat meat to feel good? If that's the case, then your soul lesson coming up is for you to master discipline with food, for you to master self-love through food. Do you love yourself well? Do you love yourself enough to know that you are aiding your ego by eating that way? Do you love yourself enough? So really do a self-evaluation on that. If that's the case, then say, no, I'm going to conquer my demons. I'm not going to go eat that hamburger. I'm not going to eat meat today, because I know that right now I need to actually do the opposite. I need to eat fresh vegetables, juices, fruits. I need to eat salads all the time. I need to do raw vegan for a few days just to give my gut a reset. So do that. However, if you're already pretty healthy and clear in your gut, and you know that sometimes when you raise your vibration, it just gets so uncomfortable that you sometimes need to eat a little bit meat to feel grounded, because meat lowers your vibration slightly, just enough, and it grounds you. So when Saman and I need grounding, not the regular kind of grounding that we can get from walking on earth. I'm talking when our vibration suddenly shoots up. Like May 5-5 was a big one. Our vibration shot up on the May 5-5-5 portal. Literally feels like a new level higher self merger is taking place. If you are actually wanting to eat meat for those reasons, and it's not because it's an ego attachment, then do so at the 80-20 ratio is what your guides are saying, and without any guilt. Because if you have to have guilt to eat something, don't eat it at all. It doesn't matter what it is. But yeah, so reprogram the way you think about everything, because earth teaches you one is evil, one is good. Meat, no meat. Earth teaches you to be so linear, and that's what 3D consciousness is. But when you go to a certain frequency, it's all frequency based. When you get to a certain frequency, you look at everything as, okay, does my body crave meat today? And for those of you who are like judging, saying, oh, these guys kill animals, and oh my God, if you're judging that way, let me say to you, animals, like the indigenous, like our respected ancestors can talk about this, and we'll talk about more about this in the meat video. We have a sacred contract with animals, but unfortunately on earth, due to the monopolizing of this industry, some things have gone horribly wrong. But a lot of these animals have given up their lives, and they've made soul contracts to come to earth to give us this sense of grounding, to give us this. And yes, once we go up to 5D, there is going to be no meat. Our bodies will vibrate at a frequency where we don't even need meat, and we won't be a vibrational match to meat. But right now, if you are eating it, I can tell you with 100% surety from me, so this is my perspective, this is completely true for Saman and me, is that our guides have made it very, very crystal clear that there is no judgment on you for eating or not eating meat. In fact, they're saying most of these raw vegans, they're the ones who need to be worried, because it sometimes becomes a bit of their ego, like, ooh, we're spiritual, we're raw vegan, you know? And that is the problem. Earth has it all backward. So if you're eating a hamburger kind of to feel like, oh my God, my vibration's going crazy, I need to like turn it down a notch, go for it, buddy, just go for it. But don't have any guilt, and then don't make that your crutch. You're already a master, you're vibrating high. Just come back to eating healthy right away without the guilt. Like, don't continue eating hamburgers every day, but just drop the guilt. So the point of this was raise your vibration in any way, and the meat was just an offset of that, because as you raise your vibration, some days you're going to want meat, and I don't want your vibration to go down because you're judging yourself, and then you'll be confused. You'll say, hey, I'm doing, what EldoRa recommended, but my vibration's going down. I wonder why. It's because of your judgment, your self-judgment of guilt. That's a killer. So get rid of that. Okay, what's the next point? So again, with meat, I like to follow 75% salads and healthy food and fruits and vegetables and shakes and smoothie bowls, and 15 to 20% meat. And even in that, I like to do fish, white fish. I love white fish, like sea bass or snapper, one of those. I think sea bass. I love sea bass. So anyway, you guys are masters, you guys manage your diet, but if your body is asking for it, you now know why your body sometimes wants the meat. It's either the 3D addiction, which you must not aid, I would not recommend you aid, or it's the other extreme, which is your vibrations shooting through the roof and you need some grounding, okay? The fourth one I already covered on, but it's so important I put it on a point of its own. This whole channeling came to me in like 10 seconds, and it was in exactly these points. It was quick and it was out. Every single day right now, meditating is not like just meditate every day, we say it. I say it, but I don't. I meditate like once a week now. And my guides are saying you need to meditate every single day. You, me, everyone. Meditate daily, if possible twice, because right now there's so much collective debris, collective chaos. This meditation is going to help clear the astral field. The astral field is very polluted right now. The astral field is like the fourth dimension. That's where the emotional debris of planet Earth resides. And the astral field right now is very polluted because of what's going on Earth. And that's why the ascended masters and angels are constantly clearing the astral debris. Many of us light workers by being emitters of peace, we're actually helping clear this debris. So just know that we're doing so much even in our sleep state, just by maintaining this piece of calm and joy and inner bliss, which I'm feeling right now. Because I just showered, I put on my rose oil serum, and I just feel I'm gonna go make some bamboo pasta now. Saman's at the beach, it's a beautiful sunset. I'm making a video for you guys. So life is great. Life is great. I'm not in pain, physical pain right now. So a lot to be grateful. A lot to be grateful. And also your guides are strongly recommending that you listen to positive affirmations every single day. Do this put it in your calendar if you have to. You can just Google them, go on YouTube. You can Google them for positivity, I can't speak today, for joy and happiness. You can do it for better health. You can do it for abundance. You can do it for anything. You can do it for inner child love. You can do it for self-love. There's affirmations for everything. So positive affirmations and meditation right now is coming up as a daily, highly recommended, because when you meditate, you calm your mind and you calm your subconscious mind, and that helps with the that'll in turn help clear the astral debris of planet Earth. It's coming in highly recommended. The fifth one, go crazy, go bananas on superfoods. Like literally we have an obsession. We go to the organic store here and we buy half the store. We're obsessed. Like we're doing everything, psyllium husk to, Saman's actually going to make, he got channeled guidance to make a video on all the supplements we take, the two of us. He got this about a week ago. So I would say right after this, if he's not dealing with crazy energies tomorrow, maybe tomorrow he'll record that. So I won't go too much into that, but we take a lot of supplements. We empty out the stores, we order from Amazon. Getting stuff delivered into Costa Rica is expensive, but we'll pay $150. We don't care to get a small bottle of superfoods, because you have to pay through the roof through customs, because you're not allowed to bring food or medicines, and we don't care because this is our ascension we're talking about. This is our vitality. So even chlorophyll, we got like to add in our water, we got it through Amazon. When it comes to our food, to our health, to raising our vibration, we don't take any shortcuts. That is where we spend the money. That's why we're in settings like this, because all of this helps raise our vibration, being around nature, getting sunlight daily. So again, reassess your lives, get your lives back in harmony with nature, whatever that may mean to you. Instead of the matrix, where literally think about the matrix. If you're in the matrix cities, you'll know what I'm talking about. You don't know when the sun rises, you don't know when the sun sets. Everything is just covered in cement buildings. There's not enough parks. You're like not even in tune with nature. Here in Costa Rica and a lot of the divine feminine kind of emerging new cities of light, Costa Rica is a major one, you guys. Costa Rica is a major city of light. I think it's raining. What was I saying? So start, like in these countries, what I was saying was, it just feels we're so in sync with nature that even if you're working, like you're doing something for work, 4 o'clock, you just drop it. The sun comes out, it starts setting, the birds start chirping. So you're in, and then you go to the beach. Everyone goes to the beach around sunset. It's just you're in tune with the cycles of nature. In the morning, the birds start chirping. So if you're in the matrix, start thinking even along those lines, as hard as it may sound. Start thinking along, how can I get myself more in symphony with nature? Do I have to move? Do I have to relocate? What do I need to do? All right, this is a good time to do that. So that was it for this video. These were 5 specific. If I had to add some, I could have added 5 of my own elements, but all of these were from your guides, which is why I didn't want to dilute it. I didn't want to add stuff to it. Anyway, I weave stuff in all my videos anyway. So I love you guys. That was amazing. I'm looking at my own view through your lens. Take that in, take that in, take that in. So beautiful. I love you. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing evening wherever you are. Things are going to be great very soon. You know, it's going to be very hard and rocky for the unawakened, but it's going to be very blissful and relieving for us. That's the thing. When we say chaos is coming, but it's going to affect all of us in different ways based on where we're vibrating. Those of us in the know, it's going to be very blissful because there's going to be disclosure, there's going to be all kinds of things going on, and it's actually going to feel like, hey, let's sit down and watch Netflix, but except it's not Netflix, it's like all the disclosures and let's get popcorn. So hopefully we'll see that this summer. We're super excited for it, but who's waiting? Live the life of your highest joy. Stop waiting, start creating. I love you guys. Have a good one.